Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a vlog and just share 2024's vision or plan of what's going on in my mind. So this is going to explain what I'm trying to do and why I'm cynical doing it, and also why I care about real estate. And it'll explain why I went to the school I went to and decided to go as high as to go to Wittenberg University for college, and then utilize the NCAA Division III platform to spread into the next generation. So just straight up, I got accepted into Capital University. That's like University of Miami. You could be a lawyer and a judge. It's like indication of class. Columbus Metropolitan, and University of Miami like is known for real estate. At South Beach, Miami. It was like one of the richest in the state, if not one of the richest cities in the world. So to become the average of it's a good school. And every metropolitan, because customers always write reality to a stranger because of TV and whatever, or businessmen coming in and out, or internationally engaging with the city, they need to have one university that's like Harvard, that's private, or like something, right? So they can keep making money within that metropolitan, or so they'll keep making money if they're like trying to do business or something. So just reality is the checkbox. So right now it's so this is basically what's the issue is. This is also for Geo. I want you and I want everyone to just play Monopoly again one more time with this music stuff. Everyone's like they're doing the wrong thing. So when you play Monopoly, that's your mentality and everything that you should be doing. Like when you earn money, right, and you're passing go, what are you gonna do with your money? You're just gonna save it, or are you gonna do something with it? That's all I can really tell people. So in my situation, right, I decided to be, I went to a really good school. It's like Harvard. Wittenberg University is the Harvard in Ohio. Wittenberg, it's their system. It's the Harvard in Ohio, richest class in Ohio, richest class in the United States of America. Wittenberg is private. It's like right now it's like $60,000 a year to go there. Wittenberg played the Carnegie Mellon, the Johns Hopkins University, the School of Medicine, the University of Chicago and Calvin, and they can play Harvard for football. Now, on programming people, MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, is Division III. So the schools I just mentioned are also Division. Swarthmore is Division III. I think Washington and Lee, I believe it's called, Washington Lee. That's also Division III. Denison's Division III. NYU is Division III. Wittenberg University is a better university than the New York University, or in their system. Wittenberg University is like Ivy because of Ohio real estate.
What are you doing?
But it serves a purpose being like that. It's not like, there's a reason why it's like that. Hopefully they'll explain why. So, and Wittenberg started before the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So this is what would happen. A lot of people are looking at what Isaiah's done, and they're not saying this is like Monopoly, right? They think this is like liquid cash. So to explain, and I shouldn't be explaining this, and they're gonna say if he had to explain this, this is a reflection of Naples, Florida's understanding of what he was doing in money, and it needs to be talked about in school. It needs to be better. A spread needs to, but I'm gonna explain what I mean by this. There are a lot of people using diction to explain their company. You just go off the real estate. Just go off the real estate. And what is the real estate? If I have a bunch, let's say I have like a whole bunch of offices, or I have a bunch of money. When I make money, let's say someone gives me $40,000, I'm gonna invest into like leases or open a whole bunch of offices to try to operate as much as I can afford. Or if an investor gave me money, have a whole bunch of offices, and that's how much your company's worth. Think of it like that. Don't think of it like they're making liquid. Think of it, they're bundling this company up, and because of the real estate, that's how much they're worth. Now, I don't know if they go off of that and they go off of stocks, but let's just say that we didn't know if this was true or not. We're just going to go off the real estate. So that's how much they're worth, because that's the packaging of their business. And you can include that with how much you're worth. If I'm in a big building like, let's say, like I have on my page. Once that's established, Isaiah is going to invest money into having a big building, like construction of a big building. I don't need to go to Stanley Steamer, right? This is something that is you could build it with your two hands. I've done constructions. Logically, you can. You can get the materials and build it yourself and design it yourself, honestly, truthfully. You can be an architect and just do it, or you can work with someone that's an architect, or whatever it is. Once you have that big building, okay, you have a studio, right? You could sell it like as a bundle, like meaning like if someone's like, dude, you have a studio this yourself, you can merge, right? You could have a parent now. You could be like, I want to work with Disney, right? This studio is low. Let's say my studio is very similar to like Netflix and Los Gatos. That's Isaiah's studio, right? So they're going to be like, he's doing all this stuff. Why not do it together? But this is a study of distribution. So I'm trying to be finite with the God of the universe. So the thing that I'm doing right now is I'm trying to invest in real estate where it's like a 5-in-1. So everyone's like, get a house, but then you get a house, then you got to move or something, or it's not enough. So Talus Park, right? Think of it like it's like a resort. A lot of these gated communities are resorts too. So everything that you would need and want are inclusive. They're included in that gated community. So I'm investing money, right, that I'm making, or I'm using my credit or whatever it is, the extra money or investment, and I'm investing into real estate. That real estate that I own is going to be included in my business, which means it came with the business. That's why I asked for investors, because it makes sense that this is a real studio. Talus Park is a dream-like environment, so it's like Disney, I guess. Talus Park theme park. Talus Park theme park, resort like Champions Gate's a resort, right? So you get that experience of security. And then let's say you have like a pen or just a regular home. You can go to the clubhouse and utilize everything that's in the clubhouse. Let's say that they have like a grand piano. You can charge, because you're a musician, you can get paid by the complex, or the people inside to perform at the event. Like if there's a dinner or something, and the community will vouch that you are a legit, verified business, and it is an investment to be in there. And this is as simple as this. If someone found it to be a problem for Isaiah to not have a vehicle, they would say that's why he invested into property. This isn't a home to spend. I'll explain that later. This is a reality where Isaiah would just use a golf cart, or he would walk, right, from his house to the clubhouse to work. And he doesn't have to leave. So I wanted a reality where I can spread, right, truthfully, and it's verified. I want to spread from Talus Park, online or whatever. But like, it's like you can use that for like Gary has his office. You can use it for like film. You could use it for like doing a podcast. They have probably desks in there. I haven't been in there, but I'll probably do a tour. They have desks in there. They have Wi-Fi in there. They probably have like a barbecuing thingy. But the pool area you could film and everything. So it's like if you didn't have the ability to like share things and success quotes from the real estate of your house, you could use the real estate of Talus Park to do it. I'm sure they've had a conversation. That's a similar reason to why they're there, right? So this is capturing moments of Isaiah building a company in Talus Park. This isn't, and I want to make this very clear. I didn't want comfort of a massive home, because there's so much work that I needed to do checkbox in order to make this legitimate to like maybe the first graders when they become 18. So you start a timeline, like you can go live inside of Talus Park. They'll probably have better lighting. They'll probably set it up to where like, is there any way? They'll be like personalized, but yeah, in this section of it, like there's better lighting and stuff and all this stuff. You have to worry about that, but it's custom, like whatever you're there for. It's hopefully, I think they've said this is supposed to complement the people with businesses. So think of it like they might have a game room there. You don't have to arcade, a machine. Let's say it's food and stuff. They could bring whatever soda you want there. They can even do like a thing where they have a chef come in and cook, and just, it's just whatever, right? They could have a whole bunch of things, like, I went to Royal Palm Academy. It's like right down the street from Royal Palm Academy, but it's what I'm looking for. And then 505th's the same thing. 505th puts me in like an uncomfortability, because I can use that just for a studio to film. That's just to film, and I'm sure they've said it's not even like for like for Facebook and for, this is to film. This is trying to spread out like Gary Vaynerchuk, like tons of things you can do. And it's not like, oh, like it's legitimately like using that as a place to spread. Like story building, it could be like, you could send a bunch of commercials of your studio, right? You know, video by this, and this. It's a place to film. And especially if you get like, you know, cars and stuff, you could, you know, do like a time lapse thing, like, you know, and you would say just like, it would be just be like moving into the Hudson Yard, like for Gary, it'd be like moving into Tallis Park, right? Moving into 505th. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Those are two places, better to be 505th than it would be to be Tallis Park, but my official dream home would be in Tallis Park because everything's included. So like if they had a movie theater in there, so what were the issues that happened outside of, they didn't believe that this was a real thing, I guess. So that's why I'm investing, and I asked my dad to help, and I know he's looking himself in the mirror, but authenticate that you're a businessman, Dad. Like, authenticate this is a real thing that makes money, and stop going off the words of people, right? This has a net worth because you own a digital product. You own something like Skyrim. You are the owner of it. You're always going to be able to make money because of copyright rule. So if you own Skyrim, if you own a movie, if you own Avatar, if whatever it is, Titanfall, Madden, you're going to make money through advertisement and the fact that it's a product that you can buy. So that's what I'm working on right now, and it's simple. And once you're in those communities, you can see that all you have to do is walk down the strip of 5th, 5th, and 5th, and then max you would need a motorcycle or something, or max you would just take a scooter, or max you would just take your bike and you just bike down everywhere, right? But that's what's going on in my mind. So I'm trying to work on the real estate in Naples. Now, they're messing this up because I think some people are saying go to Columbus and all this stuff and go to here. The other place that I would go to do this would be Detroit, Michigan, and go into a penthouse reality. Because I'm from Detroit. So the self-awareness is you didn't do anything wrong because you're actually from here. You're not an outsider, Isaiah. You were born here, my friend. Take pride in that, right? They're not, we know what the issue is, right? So you're from here. And the mayor, I believe, was black. I think he's still black. And if he's not still black, I'm only saying this because of a time-lapse reality, right? Which means a lifespan reality. If this kept going into the future as a reference point of an intelligent human, man. So it would make sense to invest in the hometown real estate. It would make, I'm gonna actually show you my brain. It would also make sense to invest into Detroit penthouse real estate because I'm from Detroit, Michigan originally. Like I was born there. Now they may have lived out. My biological parents may have lived outside, or like they may have changed. They may not claim that to be like, I don't know exactly what's going on with their addiction, but I was born in Detroit, Michigan, and it's a metropolitan. So I'd be able to go back and to invest in stuff. And my dad had an office in Detroit, Michigan. Here's the truth. Right here is the truth. What can I say? So here's other things that you can invest into. Cities, Malibu, California, and then Beverly Hills, California. These are two places that I probably should spend a long time in a different country, which is South America. So I've actually checked box living in South America for 2.5 years, if not internationally flying all the time, to have a real life narrative in South America. I'm not afraid of anybody in South America. There's just South America in general. South America, like going down, like Ecuador and down, right? So, and then there's other places like, you know, like Morocco. There's places like Madagascar, right? All that stuff. Like, so, like I want it to be different. So this is like the part where like, and there's a reason for it. Since I'm like a leader in this music stuff, you can move around a lot more. So I'm gonna go on my phone actually and like post pictures of places that I want to live around the country and open your guys' minds to why. And it's not the traditional like, oh, like go to, what's that one place called, Monaco? No, this is like, I didn't know you didn't know, but guess what? You know, like it's not that expensive, right? I want you to have more faith. I get like a Tesla car in a different country for like 10 cents.